the record-breaking AMD EPYC, the first server CPU with a dedicated security processor. Because it isn't change you should be afraid of, but not changing.
What I would say that the CIO for 2030 would have to be a very seasoned global executive who will be not only be a functional leader, but will also has to be a business leader who is able to attract, inspire, and enable a team of multi-talented independent thinkers. Because as of now we see that millennials who are here today will now be basically the CIOs at that 2030 age. They will be a digital native guy in themselves, and the CEOs also will also be from that age group only. So they will be looking towards the CIO to be a leader who is able to drive the business into a big way. The CIO of 2030 has to be agile, risk-taking, energizing the IT teams to experiment the different ways of working with the risk-taking capability, because it will not be that today you cannot wait for months together to get a business solution out of the system. They will have to be very agile and very fast outcomes has to be there. So they will be always be, I think the things which they have to change is that they don't have to lead the things from the front. They have to be in a process of servant and leadership model where they have to lead from the behind, so that the persons have the complete greater autonomy, creativity, and self-management within the teams. They are able to take the teams are able to take the responsibility of the projects, and they are able to do the self-reliance into the solution making itself. So that is the basic thing that has to be really there. And he need to really look into finding out the opportunities, how in the cross domains of the business, that how business can be made more effective, more energetic, and result oriented toward the business goal, what they have. And they should have a competitive edge in the market over the others in the peer industries by adopting new technologies and the things, experimenting out, failing, and learning fast from the failures and getting the things back into shape. That will be the important things. He has to be very futuristic, so that he should be able to adopt the new technologies at the pace where the competitor is not able to do that particular part, so that they get the edge into the market. And they're doing. At the same time, I think so the two traits which are effective every day, every two, is that he should be a very good listener, and he has to be a very good communicator also. He should be communicating within the teams, outside the teams, and within the organization also, so that whatever they are doing, it has to be well understood by the stakeholders, by the team, and the function people involved into it. He not only has to really deal with the IT teams. It will be basically the teams who are not part of the IT but have some talent to do something into IT. He has to take them along with his teams and get the things working. So that, I think, so would be the need of the CIO of 2030.